When I have a thought, I gotta let it out. It's a bright spot that I can't even doubt. My opinions, my point of view, even if things are a little chopped and screwed. So yeah, even if you disagree. So yeah, even if I'm not in your pedigree. So yeah, especially if you agree. So yeah, so yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you're listening to it. Welcome to the So Yeah podcast with your girl, Caroline M. Diamonds. Isn't that just a name for bright shining lights? I see it. I feel it. I feel it. I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Okay, I digress. So we are here at the week of Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving week. Woo! All right. Here's my hot topic about Thanksgiving. The food sucks. Yeah, I don't like the food on Thanksgiving. Of course, there's like sectors of the food that I like. Like, obviously, I like mashed potatoes. Have you seen my tits? Of course, I eat mashed potatoes, okay? You see my skin? I'm white as snow. Of course, I'm eating mashed potatoes, okay? But, like, stuffing is pretty good when it's done right. And I've talked about mac and cheese before. Unless your mac and cheese is absolutely bussin', I'm probably not going to get it on Thanksgiving. And I don't really like collard greens aren't really my thing. Green bean casserole, ugh, yuckity. And honestly, hot take, turkey kind of sucks. It kind of sucks. It's dry. It's dry. I like eat it and I'm like, like, why do I have to wash it down with like a guzzler of water, a big gulp, okay? And the turkey skin is good, though. I'll give it that. And have I eaten turkey in the past? Of course. I'm not eating deli meat turkey ever, even though that's not part of the Thanksgiving feast. But alas, I'm still going to comment on it because I'm talking about turkey. It's not my jam. I don't like it. What else are the foods for Thanksgiving? Rolls. Of course. Look at my thick ass. I love rolls. Yum. And also, for dessert, I don't like pie. Do you hate me? Some of you hate me. Some of you gasped in your car or on the treadmill or Shar in the pool. Actually, I know Shar doesn't like pie either. But I just don't like pie. It just like feels like mush that's like already been chewed with like a crust. Nah, not for me. I'm not a pie girl. Don't even bring up sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie, cherry pie, apple pie, key lime pie. Like, that all just sounds like nasty to me. Where I really shine with desserts, cake, cookies. I am a cookie monster. Give me a chocolate chip cookie every day, and I will smash that all on the floor. Smash that cookie some more. Yes, I'm obsessed with chocolate chip cookies, okay? But I just don't really like Thanksgiving food, so I don't really care about the holiday. Like, do I love stuffing myself with food in general and just like sitting on the couch in my pajamas? Fuck yeah, that sounds amazing. And yeah, I don't know. It's just like, man, I don't really care for it. And so if I don't care for it, then like, what are we doing? Because if Caroline doesn't like it, then nobody likes it. We know that's a lie. But I mean, I love watching football on Thanksgiving, only if it's a good game. Sometimes they're not good games. Or I'll just like watch a movie with my friends because I never go home for Thanksgiving because that is just a nightmare flying around Thanksgiving. No, we're done. I'm fucking done. So if you also dislike Thanksgiving food just as much as I do, you are not alone. There is camaraderie amongst us. And if we're really talking about Thanksgiving, the holiday is a sham, okay? It's literally about genocide. It's about white people colonizing the Native American people. Like, can we just do without this shit now? I'm fucking over it. I hate colonizers in every sense of the word. Yes, of course, I am here because of colonization, because I'm a white bitch. But that's not my fault. And I don't fucking like it, okay? So, no, the holiday is a sham. It fucking sucks. If you like the food, you literally have no taste. It all tastes like it's pre-chewed. Okay, I need to calm down. It's okay. If you like Thanksgiving, you can have Thanksgiving. I will wait for Christmas. That's the holiday of holidays. Biatch. This part of the podcast is called Currently, and it's everything that I am currently reading, watching, and listening to. So as for what I'm listening to, I, like many people on the internet, I listen to Lily Allen's West End Girl album, and I would never say that I'm like a Lily Allen fan. I obviously liked her older songs, like The Fear, Smile, Fuck You. Like, I love those songs. They were very good songs, like, when they came out, and I'm really attached to them, but I wouldn't say that I'm like a fan of hers, you know what I mean? And this album is basically like a clapback album about her divorce from David Harbour, who was like, I get some guy in Stranger Things. I don't know. I don't watch that fucking program, so your guess is as good as mine of what he actually does on the show. But I can tell you what, ever since, like, the moment that I saw that man's face, I was like, no. Like, there is some spooky, ooky shit happening with this man. And a couple years ago, they did an Architectural Digest, which I love. Arch Digest, okay? I love seeing what's inside people's house because I'm a weirdo, okay? So, they did an AD episode a couple years ago, and, like, he's, like, trying to, like, present, like, he's, you know, like, this is what we did, blah, blah, blah. And then every time she would pipe up and say something, you could see his demeanor change. He was kind of like, ugh, like he hates her. And basically this album is in response to their divorce, and they were together. I don't even think they were together that long. They got married during the pandemic sometime. And they were like together, and then I guess they like started to like, I guess, have an open marriage, but like I don't know if they like, she really wanted that. And then like he ended up cheating on her, and she really just be like going in deep, and I'm like, damn, ooh. I was gagged. It felt like, honestly, the album was like a journal entry, which I love, you know. Get your skeletons out of the closet, babe, and put it for consumer consumption. Thank you. Love it. Love to be a part of it. But it was kind of a gag, and I was like, honestly, like, I'm kind of into it. And go check out Lily Allen's album, West End Girl. As for what I'm reading, I'm out of my reading slump, and I really wanted to read kind of a self-help book. I was called to it, and I'm currently reading Mastery of Self by Don Miguel Ruiz Jr., who wrote The Four Agreements, which is one of my favorite books. I read it every year because it really instills in me all the things that, like, are good for you, you know what I'm saying? And so I really wanted to, you know, take a moment to like really hone in on myself and what I'm doing, because personally, I don't feel like I'm willing to throw away the rest of the year. I know that like sometimes the holidays come around and people are like, all right, let's just start at the beginning of the year. And I just feel like my year has been so like up and down anyway that I'm like, no, foot on the gas, bitch. I'm doing it now. I'm starting all my New Year's resolutions, which I don't like those, but I start all of those now, okay? Because we're implementing good behaviors, good habits. And yeah, work. Mastery of self. We're mastering thyself. Amen? Amen. And as for what I'm watching, this might be a little bit of a hot top, but I have never watched E.T. before because I felt as a kid that was an ugly looking motherfucker. He scared me. I knew that I would probably have nightmares, and I was right to make that call because we as a house, we watched E.T. the other day, and he was a spooky looking thing. and I think it's like 82 that movie came out. And let's give it up for the kid that plays Elliot. He was acting his mug off, okay? Wow, he was working, and I was into it. I can't believe he didn't have a boisterous career afterwards because he was so good in this movie. But I digress, as always. I think that the lighting was really cool. Like, obviously, it's an 80s movie, so, like, you know, there's things that, like, hit and don't hit the same. But I really liked it. I gave it a 4 stars on Letterboxd. I deducted a point because I still think that E.T. is a scary looking thing. And I don't like the bottom half of his body. He's like little like fupa rolls and those feet. I'm scared. I'm scared. But yeah, I'm glad that I watched it to say that I did, and like now I've watched E.T. But obviously there's like an element of nostalgia that's linked to this movie specifically. And watching it, I can totally understand why people have that attachment to it. But for me personally, I was like, okay, it was good. Would I ever like reach to watch it again? Probably not. But I'm glad that I did watch it, so I feel like that is a good review in and of itself. Thank you so much for watching, listening, wherever you're consuming this content. I really appreciate it. You know, you're helping a small town girl living in a lonely world. Okay, did I fucking hit that? I just gotta end it there because honestly, that was kind of a gag. So yeah!